guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another first impressions video for you guys. You guys seem to really enjoy when I do these types of videos, and I think it's cool to test out all the new products that I've been sent and all the new products that I've been trying. A lot of these products have been sent to me, so they're very new to like the beauty game of 2017. So I thought it would be a good opportunity to put them all to the test, to try them out on my face and let you guys know what I think about them. So without further ado, let's jump into this first impressions video. So the first thing that I'm obviously going to do is start off with primer, and I was so lucky to get a huge package sent to me recently from Benefit Cosmetics, and it has all of their new like Pore-Fessional primers in it. So it came with 5 of the new primers in it. You guys know that I love the Benefit Pore-Fessional, like the original one just here. So I was super excited when I got this, and my skin has actually been changing a lot recently. It's become a lot more like oily in my T-zone around my nose and sometimes on my chin, which is bizarre because I've always had really dry skin. The rest of my face has still been dry, but just this area here, I found that in the hotter weather it's become a little bit more oily. So to start off the face, I'm going to be using the Pore-Fessional Matte Rescue. Super cute packaging as always with Benefit. And I also got sent these 2 new liquid strobe creams from Australis, and they're really pretty shades. I have gold and pink. I think I'm going to use the gold shade, and I'm actually going to mix it in with this matte primer because I want my skin to be mattified and not oily, and I don't want my oils to break through. However, I do want like a nice glowy base. So I think I'm going to mix in a couple of drops of this one and see how this goes as like a body illuminator or whatever. But it is quite a runny consistency. This is the Matte Rescue Pore-Fessional, and then I'm just taking these gold strobe drops, and I'm just going to do like 1 drop. Ooh. Focusing this around my like oily zones around my nose, and then just blending it out the rest of my face. And it's definitely giving me that beautiful glow with the Australis strobe cream. It's actually really similar. The strobe creams remind me so much of the Cover FX Custom Enhancer drops. So if you guys like those, but they're a little bit expensive, this is probably a really good alternative. So now I'm going to take a little bit of the original Pore-Fessional, and I'm just going to place this right in the like pore areas that are quite bad. So just here on the side of my nose, I get a lot of open, bigger pores here. And I love the effect of this. It literally like just fills in every single pore. It makes your skin look super smooth. You can wear this on like no makeup days as well, where you just want your skin to look a little bit more flawless. So now onto foundation. I was lucky enough to be sent this huge package from Loreal, and this has lots of their new foundations. These are the Infallible Total Cover foundations, and then they also sent me the Infallible Total Cover Full Coverage Longwear Concealer Palette. I got some highlighters in here, some brow products, and also a mascara to try out. So this is the concealer palette here. It's definitely like a color correcting palette, and it has a really good color guide in the back about how to use each color. But I think today I'm going to take a little bit of this sort of peachy shade here and a little bit of the yellow shade, and I'm actually going to put this under my eyes. So this should really cancel out those really dark circles that I have under my eye, and it seems to be doing that actually really well. You can see here this eye is so much brighter than this eye already. So I'm taking a little bit of the peachy shade and the yellow shade because peach is really good for cancelling out purples, and then I find that the yellow is just so good for brightening. I will take a little bit of the green shade just around my nose because I do have a tiny bit of redness down here. Overall, I'm actually super impressed with this palette. I think it's actually really comparable to the Benefit Erase Paste, especially the like nude shades there. They covered up my dark circles so well, and I really like the finish of it. It's not too thick and cakey. It's just a really nice product, really. So now onto foundation. They've sent me 3 shades, and they've sent me 9 light sand, 21 golden sand, and 32 amber. To me, honestly, these look really pink. The only one that doesn't look pink is the light sand, but I can tell right now that that's going to be way too light. So I think today I might try golden sand, and then if not, I might add a little bit of the amber into it. We'll just mix and match and see how we go. So I've just swatched golden amber on my hand, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it is very pink, which is surprising considering the name of it is golden amber, so you would think it has that yellow undertone, but it might be difficult for us like yellow girls to find a foundation that suits us. It's very thick. We'll give it a go. So I'm going to take a brush to blend this out. I find that a brush is better for thicker foundations rather than a beauty blender. It is blending really nicely. I can see that it's already quite full coverage, like it's already covered up a lot of my sort of imperfections of my cheeks that I had there. Definitely too light and definitely too pink for me. I quite like the finish of the foundation. I wouldn't say that it's full coverage because it definitely hasn't covered up the freckles on my nose, but I would say it's probably a medium coverage, maybe medium to buildable. So now I'm going to take this, the Benefit Pore-Fessional Pore Minimizing Makeup. So it has this little brush in the bottom, and you take off the top, and it has this little pointer bit here, and it says press, and it says you're meant to put a couple of pumps of that onto the top. Oh, it's very runny. This is just meant to go in your pored areas. This is in shade 3. Oh, so runny. This is definitely yellow tone, so I'm already loving that. It's very, very wet. Okay. I don't know if it's so wet and it's not blending because it's on top of that foundation, but it's like just sitting on top of my skin. It's not actually like going into the skin. Maybe I should use this as like a full foundation next time. The color was definitely better than the L'Oreal one. Now I have the Benefit Pore-Fessional Age & Zero Shine. This is a Shine Vanishing Pro powder, it says. That's the powder top there, and then I guess the brush is in the bottom. Ooh, I don't think I'm gonna like that brush. Looks like a good color. This is definitely not a no color powder like it said it was. So I'm just gonna put this in my problem areas. This brush is so spiky. Probably wouldn't use the brush that it comes with, but I actually like the powder. My skin is super mattified. My pores don't look as bad. The color is good. Yes! So I'm going to conceal my under eye area now. I don't have any that have been sent to me, but I recently picked up this Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. Oh, I really like this concealer. It's good coverage. I like the color. It blends out easily. Then to set my under eye concealer today, I'm going to actually do a bit of baking, and I'm going to use my Face of Australia Loose Translucent Powder. This is not a new product at all, but I have been really liking it lately for baking. And I'm just going to take some of the leftover powder and just on a setting brush and set my eyelids with this. So I think I'm going to do a bit of cream contouring today, and I'm going to be using my NYX Wonder Stick. This is just like the universal shade, so I'm just taking the contour shade on my cheekbones. I've been really into like cream products lately, not like all over cream products, but especially for contouring. Can you see how easily that's blending? It is so easy to blend. Alrighty, let's dust away this bake powder. So I think before I go ahead and set the rest of my face, I'm going to go back in with the Australis Liquid Strobe Illuminating Drops, and I'm going to apply some of this on my cheekbones before I set my face and apply my highlighter. I'm just applying that on my cheekbones and around my forehead and onto my brow. The color is so nice. It's blending out quite easily as well. Yup, I really like these. These are so nice. Now to set the rest of the face, I think I'm going to go back in with that Pore-Fessional Age & Zero Shine, and I'm actually just going to take the powder in the lid, and I'm going to use this to set the rest of my face. So I was recently sent a whole bunch of these gorgeous brushes. These are from the Beauty Glamour box. I do have a code with these guys down below, so make sure to check it out. I am obsessed with these brushes. They're so freaking pretty. Look at these. These are pink brushes that are so soft. Rose gold hardware, and then look at the bottom. It's like these pink beads. I'm obsessed. Oh, I'm so excited to try these out. I'm not sponsored to say that, and I'm not making any money off my code. I just genuinely really like these brushes. I think I'm actually going to use this big fat one from the Mermaid collection, and I'm just going to dip that into the little lid of the powder. And I'm just going to apply this all over my face. These brushes, oh, they're so nice. Alright, so now on to the rest of my face. My eyebrows look freaking crazy. I'm going to be using this Maybelline 01 Blondes like Face Studio palette. I showed this in one of my recent videos as well. I'm going to be using this nice bronze shade here to bronze up my face. So I'm going to use this tapered brush here from the Beauty Glamour box. Alright, I like the color. It's super warm, and you guys know that I like a warm bronzer. However, it is a little bit patchy. I don't know if that's the foundation moving underneath. I don't know if that's my cream contouring. I don't know if it's this brush, and I don't know if it's the bronzer. I'm not overly happy with how my skin's looking, but that's okay. Now to blush up my cheeks, I'm so excited to finally use this product. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Sweet Cheeks Blush Palette. So I think I'm just going to use that same like tulip brush, and I think I'm going to go with like this pink shade here, maybe mix with the coral shade, because those are definitely the two colors that are like standing out to me. I don't really like to apply a lot of blush, so I'm not going crazy, but it adds a really nice color to the cheeks. Now to highlight, I was sent a couple of these highlighters from Black Cosmetics. This is in Golden Glow, and I picked this one because it's like most sort of champagne shade. Oh, overdid it already, but damn! Okay, I need to blend this out a lot. That is one highlighted cheekbone. We are going to be glowing for days. I've said obsessed a lot in this video, but that highlight is intense. So even though I've just doused my face in highlighter and I look like the friggin' Tin Man, I am going to try this one here. It's more of like a bronzy one. As I said, this is in the shade Golden Glow, so it's much more bronzy. So I'm actually just going to try and apply this like over top of my cheeks to make it like look a bit more summery glow. Ooh, yeah. I like that. It's not like intense like the other highlighter, it's just like a subtle glow, but it is giving me that bronze goddess feel. So let's move on to brows now. L'Oreal was kind enough to send me 3 of their brow artist markers. They've sent me a really dark shade, this one here in the middle, a medium shade, and like a taupey blonde shade. I think I might start out with the taupey blonde shade. I think I'm going to start out with the blonde shade because I think that this one will suit me the best. It sort of looks the most like my eyebrows, and if not, I might move on to that darker brown shade. And let's go in. It has like a little crayon, so I'm assuming we're meant to use that first. It's like not stiff at all, which is a good and a bad thing. I normally like them to be stiffer for precision, whereas this is like really, really creamy. The colour looks quite good though. It's just like too thick and too creamy. I really like the colour of this actually. It's really nice for blonde brows, but this product just kind of isn't working for me because I do like something a little bit more precise. So I think I'm going to give that a miss, and I'm going to go in with my Benefit Goof Proof pencil. So I most definitely have like thick caterpillar brows today, and not my favourite look to go for. Anyway, now to set my brows in place, I'm using the Pony Cosmetics Zebra Brow Gel, and I have been loving this lately. It's just a clear brow gel, and it like just holds your brows so nicely, and it makes your brows look more like natural compared to some. You guys know that I normally am obsessed with my Australis Tint My Brow, but this has been all I've been using lately. So I don't know how, but I somehow managed to forget to contour, so I'm going to be using my NYX contour kit, and I'm just going to be using my Sigma Soft Angled Contour F23 brush. I do have a coupon code for Sigma stuff down below, so make sure to check that out if you're interested in trying out Sigma products. So now onto the eyes. I don't have any new eyeshadow palettes, but I do have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, which I purchased in the first release, but as you guys will have seen, it was released again and everyone is obsessed with it. But I'm just going to be using this today so you guys can see a really easy look. I think I'm just going to do something simple and warm. Beauty Glamour Box was also kind enough to send me some of their new rose gold and white eyeshadow brushes. So I think I'm just going to take this big fluffy blending brush to start out. So I think to start out, I'm going to take this light pink shade here. This is Georgia, just taking this through the crease. The shade is coming out way more peach than it appears in the palette. In the palette it looks a lot lighter, but I really like that. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this shade Candied Peach here. It does seem to have a bit of glitter, but I'm hoping when I blend it out it's not going to be like glittery. I hope that the blending brush will just sort of dust that away. Ooh, yes. Now I'm going to take the E17 brush. It's a little bit more precise, and I think I'm going to take a little bit of Puree, which is more of a like warm brown shade. I'm just going to use this on the outer V a little bit. Just going back in with the E13 brush again and a little bit of that caramelized glitter shade just to blend it together again. I love this. This is nice. It's a nice like soft way to wear peaches. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this shade here. It's called Peaches and Cream, and it's just like a slightly shimmery gold shade. So I'm just going to take this on my finger and pat this on my lid. Ooh, that's pretty. Going back in with the E13 brush just to blend out the lines. We don't have any harsh lines between the gold and the peach shades. Alrighty, no look would be complete without lashes, so I'm going to be using these new bespoke lashes in Natasha. These are so nice. Look at those. They're like really, really thick and wispy. I'm really excited to try these. I love bespoke lashes as well. Make sure to check them out. They are a smaller brand, so it's really cool to like support them. Alright, I've just applied these lashes and I am freaking obsessed with them. How do I get like 500 pairs of these lashes in my life? However, I am going to go in and curl them just because they are sitting down a little bit because they are so wispy. They do look a little bit crazy right now because you can see the gap between my natural lashes and the false lashes because they're quite dramatic. So I do need to apply some mascara. So L'Oreal was kind enough to send me their new Volume Million lashes in Feline. Oh, I like the brush. It's an angled brush and it is like a rubbery one. I also really like that mascara. It'll be interesting to try it when I'm not like wearing falsies just normally, but I really, really liked it. It was a nice brush head, which I like. So now onto the lower lashes. I'm going to go back in with that first shade. I'm going to take Georgia again, taking a little bit of Caramelized, which is the pink with a little bit of shimmer. And I don't want to go too dark, but I am going to take a little bit of that pureed color and just apply a tiny bit of this on the outer part of my eye, just to sort of bring all the eye look together. Now I'm going to go back in with the Volume Million lash and just apply this to my lower lash line. So that's just confirmed that I really, really like this mascara. It applied really nicely to my bottom lashes as well. It's just made them look super spidery and long. I'm going to take a bit of my Manky Australis banana powder and just use this to go under my eyes again because I did have to wipe off some of that mascara that I got under there. So I just want to freshen up the under eye area and make it look super bright again. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm going to go back in with that Black Cosmetics highlighter and I'm just going to apply a little bit of this to my inner corner. And I'm just going to be using the Beauty Glamour Box brush in E15. This is a blending brush, but it's all I have right now. So I have some of these new Australis Velour lips, and these are the matte lip creams, but they are metallic. So they've sent me 4 shades here, and I have V Nice, like Venice. They've sent me So Soul, Amsterdance, and then also Bangkok. So what color do I want to do? Do I do a dark lip? So I've decided on this shade here, and this is in So Soul. There's no like nude shades, which I would have typically gone for with this look, but I am interested to try these out. They have the nicest scent, these velour lips. They just like smell like that fake grape smell. I don't know if everyone likes that, but I love the smell of these. And they are drying down quite matte. So I actually really like how the lipstick has turned out. I think the color is really nice and such a cool concept. If you guys are interested in trying out like metallic lips, go for these. These are so affordable. They have some funky ass on-trend colors, and they are definitely a metallic lip. So I would totally recommend these to you guys. They are so cool. I like it. So guys, that brings me to the end of this first impressions video. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing all of these products tried out on my face and what I thought of them. I'm going to stop rambling on now. So if you enjoyed the video and enjoy these first impressions videos, make sure to give this one a big thumbs up for me. And if you're new to my channel or haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. I appreciate it so much. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!